So I'm getting somewhere with the last two videos. I don't know if I intentionally came about it this way, because soon if I try, you go off in rabbit hole stuff. But with like a demiurge, and then when I was talking about how the poles, attraction, law of attraction, pulls in frost, like they have geothermal rods that can create energy, and meridians that you can take a picture of with a camera but you can't see with your eyes. It's a grayscale image. And how it could be like a demiurge or a cosmic joke, because it's endless perspective, and then you just notice that it's set up ways for it to be a grift to get to go at those idiosyncrasies that people have, like schizophrenia and stuff. They try to set up shop on them. Like a demiurge means that those people who need to see the archon that is sitting over this the demiurge are about to be able to. You've already heard of maybe names of, like, Adalderoth or something like that, Kronos or Jupiter or some, like it's it's like I have a cycle, energy rising in the east, setting in the west. And to describe it, it sounds like breathing patterns. Remember that science, like some Sufis had it or something. The constellations are energies, right? The constellation has the word elation in it. Now we put con in front of like everything because it's like an osmosis or a shifting, universe A, universe B, and then also proton, and then electron is not the positive aspect of the electronic field. It's it's the opposite or something. They say electrons are negative, but electrons are positive. Protons are negative charged. High frequency is low vibration, and low vibration is the higher frequencies. And you're a glowing decal suspended by a coil from the earth, right? It's like upside down. You know what I mean? Africa used to be like South Africa used to be the North Pole or something like that. And you're suspended from your foot, and your legs are in a figure four. It's like a occult symbol where the dude is like hanging from his toe, but he's like got his legs crossed in the figure four. And it's an occult symbol. I don't really have any background into that. I don't really know what that is. But I just think it's like, I just see that it's a pole shift or something to keep reoccurring, and to deny that is to say, like, we evolved in 13 million years or something like that. Yeah, I don't know where 6 came from. That's something else cluttering in my head, because I was thinking about how we didn't have you could say that there was no God 6,000 years ago before earlier than 6,000 years ago, and people wouldn't know what you were talking about. But because the Judaism that became Christianity came up with the term GD, 6,000 years ago, that before that they were referring to those demiurge, but they were Christ, and then they became it's not that Christ could be corruptible, but that they had something that reflected in their society as upheaval. Then those archons turned oppressive overlords. Even like Hercules would become Satan. Hercules and Persepolis were the overlord, and Hecate was the protagonist. The protagonist. It's kind of hard to think about this stuff. I think I took it before in the wrong direction too. I gotta be careful because I'm taking it in the wrong direction. But there are some things that might correlate to Masonry that might sound offensive. But it's like, that's why the Christ said not to put one stone on top of the other. Did you corrupt your mind when you erect a Satan flower? Did you put the columns up with the flower? You know what I'm talking about? Don't put one stone on top of another. And I'll show you another way to build. Like, you're not talking about stuff that I could just easily wrap my mind around. Like, you're being encoded, and it's not abstract. It's not abstract. I'm thinking it's abstract, and it's not being, that message is not abstract.